Chetumal, capital city of the state of Quintana Roo, is the gateway from Central America into Mexico and the cultural center of the region. Founded by seamen a century ago, its history goes back to pre-Hispanic times and is considered to be the cradle of the mixture of European and Indian races that constitutes Mexico's main population. Traveling its roads, you will find ancient Mayan sites, as well as picturesque Indian communities where old traditions still survive in a peaceful atmosphere. Through its maritime routes, you will enjoy the unique charm of the immense Chetumal Bay, the exceptional wilderness experience of the Hondo River, and the beauty of Bacalar and Xcalac, with plenty of history and nature to see and take pleasure in. On land or in water, Chetumal offers an endless adventure. Its boulevard, running along the waterfront, surrounds the city and is the longest in the Yucatan Peninsula. Take a leisure walk or ride a bike, enjoying the constant breeze, a striking landscape, beautiful sunsets, and the extraordinary singing of hundreds of birds that seek refuge in the trees for the night. By motorboat or kayak, travel all around Chetumal Bay. Follow the maritime route discovered by 18th century English and French pirates to reach Bacalar. Arrive at Xcalac through the water trails of the 19th century seamen, or take advantage of the numerous paddling opportunities offered to canoeists and kayakers in the Hondo River. Keep your eyes open for the manatee, an endangered species that has chosen this bay as its sanctuary and breeding grounds. Chetumal also offers excellent historical and cultural adventures. If you are a historian at heart, you will enjoy the Museum of Mayan Culture, and unique in its type in Latin America. You can also visit the incomparable archaeological sites of Zivanche, Kohunlich, Kinichna, Chachoben, and Oxtanca. This last site is considered the birthplace of the first Mexicans, the children born from a Spaniard and a Mayan noblewoman. 20 minutes north of Chetumal, you will find Bacalar, where an imposing 18th century fort will introduce you to the lore of the pirates. Take time to visit the sculpture corridor, following the creations donated to the city by 25 acclaimed artists from all over the world. You will also enjoy shopping along the Heroes Avenue, Chetumal's main artery, or at the Plaza Las Americas, a modern commercial mall that includes 10 movie theaters. Do you enjoy bird watching? Then travel to Calderitas, a neighboring fishing town of picturesque wooden houses, and cross the bay in a motorboat to the small twin islands of Dos Hermanos. From their observatory, you will be able to watch myriads of land and seabirds in their natural habitat. While in Calderitas, try the exquisite local seafood and delight in the panoramic view of the bay and of Tamalcab Island. In the evening, dine under the starry sky in one of the many restaurants that serve international and Mexican food, located by the waterfront along the boulevard. If you like the excitement of gambling, visit Belize's Free Zone, only 10 minutes away from Chetumal. Go shopping in its commercial district that offers duty-free worldwide products, and then try your luck at the casino. Being the natural frontier between Mexico and Belize, the Hondo River is a magnificent scenario of exuberant vegetation, endangered animal species, and beautiful, mysterious places. Its 156 kilometers of navigable water make for an endless outdoors adventure. Climb on board a pontoon craft or a motorboat and travel the same route the pirates used 3 centuries ago to attack Bacalar, departing from Chetumal Bay through the river's mouth and crossing the channel known as Estero del Chac. You will reach 18th century Bacalar, where an imposing fort was built more than 2 centuries ago as a defense against English and French pirates. Live the excitement of a remote wilderness experience during 4 hours of travel through a myriad of streams and channels surrounded by mangroves full of nesting birds. Listen to the quiet murmurs of the jungle. Admire orchids and luscious vegetation. Catch a glimpse of turtles and manatees in the water, or an alligator basking in the sun on the distant shore. Are you looking for a rush of adrenaline in your body? Led by experienced guides, kayak through the water trails of the pirates and camp by the fire in the jungle. The Hondo River offers paddling opportunities for canoeists and kayakers of all skill levels. The more experienced canoeist or kayaker can follow a 2-hour intricate waterway from Estero Franco to La Union, the largest town in the area. Navigating around branches, stones, and fallen trees inhabited by iguanas and an occasional alligator. If you like extreme sports, visit the Golden Crocodile Cenote at the foot of an impressive rocky outcrop. The golden earthy color of the cliff is reflected at dusk on the back of several crocodiles that inhabit the cenote, giving the place its name. Don't miss the experience of rappelling the cliff. From a height of 70 meters, you'll be able to see the cenote in all its splendor and take a peek into caves inhabited by thousands of bats. Camp on a high platform under the stars. Listen to the howling monkeys that nest on top of the trees. If what you like is to feel the earth under your feet, travel on a cross-country mountain bike or go horseback riding along the riverbank, starting from La Union. Don't miss swimming under the waterfalls that can be found in almost every tributary stream. Be in true contact with nature. You can also hike to the Golden Crocodile Cenote following several narrow paths that run through the jungle. Take your time to admire bright-colored birds like the toucan, as well as woodpeckers, falcons, and eaglets. Or observe the comings and goings of green iguanas and harmless tarantulas in your path. Only 20 minutes away from Chetumal and through a modern highway, you can reach a paradise of natural beauty with a fascinating past. Be ready for an endless adventure. Located by the shore of the Seven Colors Lagoon, Bacalar is a picturesque city offering a perfect natural, cultural, and historic scenario to all those in search of a great recreational experience. By motorboat or kayak, sailboat or jet ski, travel all around this immense lagoon and discover a landscape of luxuriant jungle in all varieties of green, as well as scenic marshes where myriads of birds will delight you with their song. Immerse yourself in a magical place where the lake and the sky blend in a horizon of luminous blue. If outdoors adventure is what you're looking for, then feel the rush of adrenaline as you plunge into the whitewater rapids connecting in a labyrinth of streams the Hondo River with the channel known as Estero del Chac. You will be following the water trail of the pirates. Be ready for the experience of an extreme sport. For those who love history, Bacalar offers a unique opportunity to stroll through the region's most important settlement founded by the Spaniards in the 16th century. You'll be at the scene of countless battles that took place between the Spanish army and the indomitable Mayas. Later in the 18th century, Bacalar would suffer the continuous attacks of English, Dutch, and French pirates, and in the 19th century it became one of the last strongholds of the Maya in a famous rebellion known as the War of the Castes. The fort of San Felipe de Bacalar stands as a silent witness to those past struggles. It was built by the Spaniards as an impregnable fortress against the attacks of the pirates and is nowadays a museum open to the public. Walk through its dark corridors and enjoy a magnificent view of the lagoon from its battlements. Let yourself get carried away by your imagination. Then, with the help of a modern computer system, create your favorite pirate and, sword in hand, discover the skeleton of a corsair that refused to abandon the fort. Don't leave Bacalar without visiting the Blue Cenote. Its still dark blue mirror of water reflecting the luscious vegetation that surrounds it. You'll be able to swim in this natural paradise of unusual beauty and enjoy the best dishes of the local cuisine. As the sun sets, take a stroll through the peaceful Central Park of Bacalar. Admire the unique architecture of its buildings and enjoy an evening of poetry reading and painting exhibits. Are you in for a ghost adventure? Then visit the Church of San Joaquin, the patron saint of Bacalar. It has been totally restored, including the outstanding altars and original floors. The beautiful lights of the inside courtyard and the well-kept exterior gardens will make your visit unforgettable. And since during the War of the Castes many people were massacred inside its walls, the local inhabitants believe their ghosts still haunt the church. With plenty of history and nature to see and enjoy, Bacalar is waiting for you. In southern Quintana Roo, the Mayan culture left numerous traces of its majestic past. Strolling through 5 grandiose archaeological sites will take you on a journey through history. Be prepared to live an endless adventure. Surrounded by luxuriant jungle, Meksyk.avi is a place where legends blend with a unique past. Located only 16 kilometers north of Chetumal, it is believed to be the cradle of the first Mexican, a child born to the Spanish warrior Gonzalo Guerrero, and a Mayan noblewoman known in local folklore as Zazil Ha. Its most outstanding pre-Hispanic building is the main temple, but you will also admire the remnants of a 16th century chapel. Something special is in the air at Meksyk.avi, perhaps the lingering love that sparked the fusion of two cultures. If splendor is what you are looking for, visit Cohunlich, an intriguing place dedicated to the worship of the sun god. Travel the 69 kilometers that separate this site from the state's capital city and reach one of the best planned and architecturally impressive locations in the Mayan area. Stroll through its famous 42 meters long ball court, the only one discovered so far with an east-west orientation. Admire the grand plaza of the Stela and climb to the top of the celebrated Temple of the Masks with its 7 immense stone masks depicting the sun god Meksyk.avi emerging from the jaws of the earth monster. Every year during the solstice, the equinox, and especially on the 12th of April, watch the ingenious display of lights and shadows created by the movement of the sun as it shines through and over various buildings. It will be an unforgettable experience. In order to reach the sky, visit Zibanche. Only 7 kilometers away from Cohunlich, Zibanche is one of the few Mayan sites where you can still admire several hardwood lintels carved with ancient hieroglyphs. Facing the monumental beauty of its buildings, you will surrender to the spell of the unparalleled Maya civilization. Prepare yourself to climb the stairway of the Owl Temple, the highest of Zibanche's pyramids, and reach for the sky. If it's serenity you're looking for, don't miss Quinichna, the House of the Sun, an outstanding site belonging to the greater city of Zibanche and located only 2 kilometers away. Several small buildings surround an impressive and perfectly symmetric acropolis, the largest in Quintana Roo. Archaeologists have uncovered burial places and offerings that speak of the symbolic and ritualistic importance of this silent, inspiring place. And for true magic, visit Chachoben, located 85 kilometers away from Chetumal. Its most distinctive trait is the presence of several monolithic circular altars. Observe attentively the so-called attached temple, considered by the Maya initiates to be the threshold between the mundane and the sacred worlds. Surrounded by high jungle and a fascinating display of sunlight and shadows, you will no doubt be captivated by the magic of Chachoben. Protected by the Middle American Coral Reef System, the second largest in the world, Costa Maya, the Mayan coast, abounds in places of incomparable beauty. From Punta Herrero all the way south to Xcalac, the turquoise sea, the exuberant vegetation, and the variety of land and submarine animal life will render you speechless. Prepare yourself for an endless adventure. Start in Mahahual, a quaint fishing town that harbors the only cruise ship dock in southern Quintana Roo. Adjacent to the pier, you will find the basic hotel and tourist infrastructure from which to plan your travels through Costa Maya, a land of sunny beaches and great outdoor experiences. While the waves break over the coral reef, swim safely in the less turbulent waters by the shore. Go snorkeling or scuba diving in turquoise waters and discover the beauty of unequaled marine life. Blue water deep fishing, specializing in marlin and other game fish, is readily available at many locations. Or if you prefer, enjoy the incomparable view of the shoreline while on horseback or riding a bicycle. If what you are looking for is the excitement of a unique outdoor experience, sail to Banco Chinchorro, only 20 minutes away from the mainland, and discover the magnificent beauty of the greatest coral atoll in Mexico. Delight in the many mangrove-covered cays of its interior lagoon, which have become a natural refuge for a wide variety of animal and plant life. Snorkel or scuba dive the cliffs around Banco Chinchorro. Let your imagination carry you away while you dive, marveling at myriads of colorful fish and turtles. They are real treasures. For those who love nature tourism, there is Punta Herrero. An hour north of Mahahual through jungle and sand roads, reach this place of incomparable beauty belonging to Siancán Biosphere Reserve, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And there is nothing like Meksyk.avi for scuba diving. This most southeastern spot of Mexico was founded at the end of the 19th century, during the last years of the Mayan rebellion known as the Caste War, by federal troops looking for an easier inland access from the Caribbean Sea. Led by specialized guides, you can snorkel and scuba dive in the waters of the National Coral Reef Park and visit La Poza or the submarine caves. Let yourself get carried away by the uncommon beauty of this place. From Meksyk.avi, you can kayak or sail to La Aguada, a secluded paradise of mangroves, home of various species of migrating birds. Is a jungle adventure what you're looking for? Then you must visit Chachobén, only 45 minutes from Mahahual. In this picturesque town, dedicated to the extraction and processing of natural chewing gum, you will be able to appreciate the traditional method of extracting the resin from the chico zapote tree and taste the real flavor of chewing gum. Chachobén also offers its visitors a lovely orchid garden and a traditional apiary. Just remember that before entering this unique place, a Maya shaman, the X-Men, will perform a ritual to protect you from the legendary spirits of the jungle, the mischievous Aluxes, and the alluring siren-like creature Meksyk.avi.